Yeah. Now, are you willing to like switch up your style a little bit?
That's a fact. My next mixtape, you gonna see different sides.
You gonna be singing on it?
Huh?
What you spit? Don't be spitting on the floor. What's wrong with you? That's some respect.
Shit's crazy.
So you gonna switch it up? You gonna be doing different things?
I got some singing records already. Yeah.
And you talked about Bruno Mars being somebody that you rock with too. So you gonna get some. And Chris. So you gonna get that type of feel on you.
Jeremiah too. I like all these guys, you know. Can't be gangster all the time, you know.
Yeah.
Well, you could, but there's certain ways to move around. You can't be aggressive.
Gotta switch it up sometime. Yeah. So do you feel like it's pressure on rappers to be that person even when they not?
Nah, there ain't no pressure. I feel like a lot of niggas step in the game. Pretending to be something that they not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a nigga who get a hit song, right? Get all this money, and then go buy a gun.
Right.
And you ain't never had a gun a day in your life.
Why you wanna get one?
Why you wanna get one now?
Trying to live up to the hype.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what niggas.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Bassey, Akwa. And Pop Smoke talks Meet the Woo too, and talks rappers. You know what I'm saying? The Pop Smoke, the reincarnation of 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Pop Smoke, who has one of the meanest voices in the rap game. You know what I mean? Pop Smoke definitely has one of the meanest voices in the rap game, and I'm saying this for a reason. I've said this many times. You know what I mean? I'm on record saying this many times. You know what I'm saying? Pop Smoke has one of the meanest voices in the rap game. You know what I mean? Pop Smoke sounds like Scooby-Doo smoked backwoods and drank dark liquor. You know what I mean? Pop Smoke sounds like your girl's stepfather that gets mad at you because you ain't take your shoes off when you came inside and you got your book bag on sitting on the couch. You know what I mean? Weird shit like that. Like, you know, big niggas that did fucking 15 fucking years, got locked up in like 98 and shit like that. You know what I mean? Big niggas with big shoulders that are maintenance workers. Those are the type of niggas that Pop Smoke sounds like. You know what I mean? But Pop Smoke is just a young nigga. He's a big nigga to himself. You know what I'm saying? Young nigga getting money from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? You're just a young nigga getting money from Brooklyn. And Pop Smoke also sounds like what it sounds like after you smoke 4 entourages back to back with no water. You know what I mean? I just had to put that in perspective. You know what I'm saying? But according to Pop Smoke, you know, he's kind of changing up the sound on Meet the Woo too. You know, and I'm pretty sure some of you who listen to this or paying attention to this, listen to the channel, you know, you probably know Pop Smoke's style. You probably heard some other songs. You know what I mean? He's actually going into a different route. Niggas doing singing shit for the bitches. You know what I mean? Niggas catering to the bitches. You know what I mean? And if you probably listen to drill rap for a couple years, you probably could have never imagined 22 G's making a song for the bitches. You probably could never imagine Chef G making a song for the bitches. All these other dudes, you definitely couldn't fathom that. You know what I mean? But Pop Smoke, he's definitely going in that lane. You know, I heard a couple songs actually where Pop Smoke was going into some super deep, you know what I mean? Maybe, well, deep for him, you know what I mean? Because some other niggas be on some, you know what I mean? Some super love shit, but he was going into some shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga was singing and shit, I'm like, oh shit, you know what I mean? And a lot of the comments were talking about how he sounds like exactly like 50 Cent in that one. Sounds like 50 Cent, like, you know, kind of regularly, you know what I mean? And when I heard the singing version, I was like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Because on the regular, when you just listen to a dude like that and you kind of look at what chicks say, you look online at what chicks say, just type in his name, you know what I mean? There's tons of bitches who love this nigga, man. There's tons of them, you know what I mean? Tons of them really fuck with him, you know what I mean? And it's not just like on some fucking, you know, oh my god, like, yo, it's really on some deep shit. Like, they would probably sneak into this nigga's room while he's sleeping and suck his dick. He'll fucking wake up to a bitch, you know what I'm saying, looking crazy, you know what I mean, sucking his dick, you know what I mean, he probably wouldn't even give a fuck. I mean, that's the type of nigga he is, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Or it could go a whole other way, you know what I mean? But the fact that he's switching up his style, you know what I mean, I think that'll add on some longevity, you know what I mean? He did say he's switching up his style because, you know, he's trying to move a little different, he's trying to get a little bit more money. But in my opinion, if he switches up his style, that'll guarantee his chance of having longevity in rap. You know what I'm saying? That'll definitely increase his chances of having longevity in rap. Because you see rappers like 50. 50 came out with the What Up Gangsta in the club, you know. 100% of the shit on the mixtapes, like, there was like one song about love or that catered to the girls. And it wasn't really on no real kind of bubblegum kind of shit, you know what I mean? and it just wasn't on that type of time. You know what I mean? But it wasn't until like 50 had like the 21 Questions, all types of other songs, Candy Shop. You know what I mean? Nigga did that song with Ciara. That's when he was fucking going up. You know what I mean? That's when you kind of notice the change in 50's music. You know what I mean? Because there's probably chicks out there that'll probably rock with like some hardcore pop smoke, like Meet the Woo and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? But if he actually has a song catered to them, that would kind of lock into fans that are probably not from that culture, that are probably don't understand all this other shit. You know what I mean? They probably won't understand it, but they hear this shit, they're like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Oh, he's actually not just some tough gangster guy. You know what I mean? He's actually has a soft side to him and shit like that. Pause. You know? But I definitely think he could cater into that. You know what I mean? He could definitely capitalize off that, because when you look at the fucking comments on YouTube, these chicks fucking love this dude. You know what I mean? These chicks absolutely fucking love this dude. You know what I mean? And I'm not the type of nigga to be like, yo, you know what I mean? Yeah, that nigga, you know what I mean? That nigga ugly. I'm not one of them dudes. You know what I mean? I kind of look like, you know, over the years you see all types of chicks. They talk about fucking Boris Kojo. You know what I'm saying? Denzel Washington. You know what I mean? He's legendary for black women to be like, oh my god, fine like Denzel. You know what I mean? So you kind of look at it, you know what I'm saying? And you're like, damn, it's probably the nigga's voice. It's probably because the nigga's gangster. And it's probably also because the nigga has money at the end of the day. You know what I mean? He's a gangster nigga with money. You know what I mean? That'll probably make a chick melt. You know what I mean? But he was also talking about some shit, he was talking about rappers. He was actually talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine. I really didn't want to make that the theme of the video. You know what I mean? But he definitely made some good points with that. But the whole 6ix9ine shit, you know, when you look at it, you know, I've said certain things about it, but when you look at it fully, you know, you kind of realize that 6ix9ine really wasn't with it from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely evident for people to know that, you know. Tons of people were saying that in the beginning, that he's clearly not a dude that's from the street. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not that type of dude. You know, he has other friends like Trife Drew and those dudes. If you pay close attention to what he was doing, like off the really super like the gangster rap shit, he really was just a goofy dude. There's a bunch of videos out there of him being a goofy dude in Europe, running around in speedos and shit like that. Like, come on, my nigga, that's the type of, like, you know what I mean? You already know what type of dude that is. So the fact that, you know, he ended up snitching on those dudes, what could you possibly say? You know what I mean? In Pop Smoke, he went on to detail that, you know, some dudes coming to the rap game, they end up, you know, picking up a bandana or a gun, as he says. You know what I mean? And that's not really them. You know what I mean? And we as a people, what could we possibly say about someone that's not really from that culture? What are you gonna say, man? You know what I'm saying? That's like you doing, like in school or some shit. You doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? You doing a prank on the teacher, and you doing it with a nigga that's a teacher's pet. You know what I mean? How are you gonna do a prank on a teacher with a nigga that's a teacher's pet? Or how you gonna fucking get your dick sucked in the bathroom and tell a teacher's pet or the security guard's son that, yo, I'm about to get my dick sucked. Hold down the bathroom, hold down the hallway. You know what I mean? It's kind of, you know, it's like, what can you say about that? You get caught, you're like, oh shit. You know what I mean? At first you're like, man, like fuck, yo, like what? And then you're like, oh man, I know. You know what I mean? You kind of knew already. You know what I mean? So that's really what that's really what it was with that. And I kind of want to know who he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because he said there's a lot of dudes that are, you know, fake in the rap game, or not necessarily fake. They're kind of putting up a portrayal of something that's not really them to kind of receive profit. You know what I'm saying? That's what 6ix9ine did essentially. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm definitely looking forward to Meet the Woo 2. You know what I mean? A lot of people said a lot of things about Meet the Woo 2. They said it was some people try to say it was like repetitive. I didn't really see that at all. You know what I mean? Because when you look at like 50 Cent, and I want to compare it to 50 Cent because it's definitely a good comparison. You know, when you look at 50 Cent, a lot of the shit he was putting out was straight. Like almost all of them shits was diss songs. Almost all of them shits was kind of talking about how, you know what I mean? It was kind of the same theme. Like every one of them shits, like Tony Yayo was talking about selling heroin. You know what I mean? Banks was hitting niggas with punchlines. It was like every song damn near. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like, that was like the same theme. You know what I mean? Same thing with Pop Smoke. He's giving you that underground shit. You know what I mean? Nigga just got a deal. Like niggas want him to have the super sculpted project. Oh, this for that. This is his first fucking project. He started rapping in 2018. You know what I mean? The first time I heard of this dude, You know what I mean? He wasn't even a rapper. You know what I mean? The first time I heard of him, he wasn't even rapping. He just got out of jail and he was on house arrest. And he did an interview because he was a known dude in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? He was a known dude, like, in the streets and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking about how he's going to drop songs. You know what I'm saying? So come the fuck on. You know what I mean? You can't expect the nigga to have a full, complete project. Niggas have, you know, high expectations and shit like that. You know what I mean? Niggas have high expectations. You know what I mean? The dude has plenty more to go. You know what I mean? And I think that's the dope part about, you know what I'm saying, coming out today and shit like that. Some people will look at it as a handicap, but I feel like when you come out today, you probably don't know every single thing about it, but you get to watch people develop over time. You know what I mean? Because you get to see all the shit that they would put out when they didn't have a label, because back in the day labels kind of controlled everything, so I feel like you didn't really get to see niggas grow as much as you could get to see them grow today. That's what we're seeing with Pop Smoke. I mean, I definitely think we're gonna get to see the nigga grow. You know what I mean? But let me know what you niggas think about this in the comment section. Turn on notifications, like, subscribe. What do you think about this? How do you feel about Pop Smoke, you know what I'm saying, talking about Meet the Woo 2, talking about rappers, talking about the 6ix9ine situation? How y'all niggas feel about this? Let me know in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Turn on notifications. Do you agree with Pop Smoke? I mean, are you looking forward to Meet the Woo 2? Let me know. Turn on notifications, like, subscribe, yo. Holla.